What's going on, everybody? My name is BABYBLUBRRY, and today we're going to be talking about Hogwarts Legacy. I spent some time in Hogwarts. I got some goods, I got some bads, so let's get into it. Blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang, it's blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang. How you gon' say you do not know my name? Blue everything, but like shit on the chain. It's the blueberry gang. I said it's the blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang, it's blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang, blueberry gang. How you gon' say you do not know my name? Blue everything, but like shit on the chain. It's the blueberry gang. Let's say it's the blueberry gang. Let's say it's the blueberry gang. Blueberry gang. Blueberry gang. Blueberry gang. Blueberry gang. It's blueberry gang. Blueberry gang. Blueberry gang. It's blueberry gang. The one thing about this game that stood out to me was the customization on the character. The character customization on this game is absolutely phenomenal. It's very important to me to pick a hairstyle that matches my hairstyle in the game, and I think they pulled it off flawlessly. I think everything in this world looks phenomenal. I think they captured the essence of being a fifth year at Hogwarts so perfectly. Everything from the hats, the brooms, the spells, the rooms, the dorms, everything in this game looks and feels phenomenal. Just being in this world, it makes you feel like you're going to Hogwarts and you're a real wizard or witch in this world. They captured it phenomenally. They took extra time to build it. I know it was a delay on the game and people were upset, but I think that delay was really worth it. I played the game on PlayStation 5 and there were no load times. When I first started playing the game, thinking I was going through doors and stuff like that, thought it was going to be load screens, but there weren't. And I love that aspect of the game because it doesn't break immersion. And it makes me feel like I'm still in the world, even when I'm going through different houses or flying to different places. Really amazing. And I couldn't believe they pulled that off. Of course, my favorite place in the whole game is in Hogsmeade and Honeydukes, because they actually have blueberry muffins in the game. There's a little blueberries on the muffins. So that's actually, of course, that's going to be my favorite part of the whole game. But what was really crazy, but one of the things that I don't like about the game is that you can't keep the food in your inventory, which is, I understand a lot of people don't want to have like a ton of inventory full of food, but I really wish that I could take that food with me and use it as a health bonus because it looks really cool eating it. I don't like that I'm just sitting there eating the food. It's kind of like on Mafia 2 when you can eat the food, but it really doesn't do anything to you. It just looks really cool. And I still, every time I start off a mission, I go eat. Or if there's any food, I'm still going to eat it, even though it's just an animation. Just like I assumed that it would get boring or it would be just one button mashing, the spells in the game, they really learn how to bring a little finesse in with the spells. Like there are spells where you have to levitate somebody, then you can hit them, then you can turn them on fire, then you can pull them closer, then you can hit them so they blow up and they blow away from you. Then you can pull them back to you and turn them into ice and then cut them in half. It's insane because you can use these spells and ring them together. The combos in the game are very unique depending on your play style. So there's not just one button mashing. There's a lot of different combinations and it can be really entertaining. All right. No good game doesn't have its flaws. So the things that I think that could be improved in the game, one thing that I think that can be improved is the class system. Like when we are going to class and the class are based on the storyline. And I really wish it was more like Bully where the classes were individual, where you wake up, you go to class, you go to lunch, then you go to class, another class, and then you can go do your missions. And I wish it was more like that because it seemed like every time I go to class, I was learning something more. Like science class, I would do like there's different mini games and then you pass science. And I wish it was like that where there was different mini games for each class in Hogwarts, and that would make you feel like you were really going to class. I definitely feel like they fumbled the ball on that one. Another thing I wish that they did better is the inventory system. I really don't like how they did the clothing, where each clothing piece has its own attributes, but they look different. But if you unlock one, like say you get a blue robe, you unlock that one forever. So if you get a brown robe, you can turn it to back to that blue robe that you unlocked. But then the brown robe, you're actually wearing the brown robe, but you have the blue robe on. So it kind of gets confusing. It's really confusing. I wish that each robe had its own attributes and you couldn't change it. I know that they're giving you the ability to pick what kind of clothes you want and have like really, really good, strong attributes on those clothes. But I think it's kind of like confusing. But that's my review or my thoughts on Harry Potter so far. From what I've played of the game, I was really enjoying it. Have you played the game? Let me know down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for your boy. My gang is the Blueberry Gang, and my name is Baby Blueberry.
Here we go, down we know, time and go, catching down and locking low. I think I'm in up. When you ready, let me know, so that we can rock and roll. It's gonna be a rock and roll, but tell me something I don't know. Here we go, down I know, time to go, catching down and locking low. I think I'm in up. When I'm ready, let me know, so when we can rock and roll. It's gonna be a rock and roll, tell me something I don't know.